this video, I'm going to share with you a model strategy built on my most favorite trend indicator. It's a well-known trend indicator, which we use in a lot of strategies. In fact, we use it in many strategies that we built for my hedge fund. We built almost 2,500 strategies in my hedge fund across all the futures market, including energies, indexes, European markets, softs, just name it. And the condition and the indicator I'm going to share with you today has been used in many of them. So what is the magical indicator behind this model strategy? I'm going to share the code with you just in a few minutes. But first, about the indicator. So the indicator is ADX, which is Average Directional Index. It's a very, very popular indicator. It's been here for ages and it just works like magic. So the traditional interpretation says whatever is above certain threshold, like 20, is an established trend, and you should only take your trades in established trend. Anything below is a choppy market, and you should avoid a market like that. Well, we have different experiences, and we have different tricks based on our hedge fund results. And if you will apply these, it will improve your trades significantly. The strategy is a model strategy. It is for studying purposes only. This strategy has been built according to the Breakout model, fully described in the book named Breakout TradingRevolution.com. So if you're looking for a proven way to build hundreds of very profitable strategies, I highly recommend the book, which you find on Breakout TradingRevolution.com. We built 2,500 strategies with this book for my hedge fund, and this episode is pre-recorded February 2024, just in case you're wondering why you cannot see the latest data. The strategy has been built on ES, and it was been built for the full trading session. That means full 24-hour sessions, including pre-market and after-market. The code I'm sharing, it's in TradeStation EasyLanguage. For corresponding syntaxes, you can always Google and find what each syntax means if you are not sure. So as I said, the strategy itself is quite simple. It is built on the Breakout Trading Revolution concept, where you basically create some breakout level and then add a filter. So breakout level calculation in this strategy is very simple. You take the current bar low, and then you add a volatility 3.3 times of volatility to it. And when this particular level is broken towards up or towards down, we establish a long or short condition. The way we calculate volatility here is a little bit different. We like to experiment. So for example, in this case, instead of using average true range, we calculate the volatility as a difference between open and low of a bar. There are many ways to calculate volatility. This is quite a fancy technique. We do not use this often. 95% of the time we use average true range, but I wanted to share with you also something fancier and something new. So you know there are other ways to construct a volatility breakout. Once the breakout level is triggered with a stop order, we always use stop orders. We also need to introduce some filter for the strategy itself. Otherwise, we would have too many trades and a lot of false breakouts. So in this case, we use the filter condition built on my most favorite indicator, trend indicator ever, which is ADX. Now, the normal interpretation, as I already shared with you, says that you should enter the position when above a certain threshold. And we found out in our research that this applies very well for the short side on indexes. So for example, when ADX period 45 is above 30, that's a perfect moment to enter a short trade. However, here is the secret that we research and we use in our hedge fund. We found out that for the long conditions, the opposite applies, that for long entry, it's better to wait when you are below certain level, because that just before the volatility is about to explode, and that's before the significant movement is about to happen. So that's the trick, that's the secret we use in our hedge fund for the long trades. We just flip the condition and we wait for an entry below certain threshold. So then we have a combination of a volatility breakout plus price breakout, and it's a perfect synergy of breakouts, which creates ideally a significant move. Not all the time, but a few times a month, it's enough for us to create a profit. So that's how we use the ADX filter for entries, but then we also use it for exits. Not often, but this is another very neat way to use the ADX as an exit. Basically, you exit the trade whenever the trend is already so strong that it's probably exhausted. So again, you use some higher threshold like 40, and when ADX is higher than 40, it means there is an exhaustion of the trend already, and it's better to exit because the market can start reverting. So we want to exit the best moment with most profits. This condition applies, exit condition applies for both long and short side. Now we want to enter between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. market time, exchange time. As I said, this is a 24-hour session. So we want to, we always use entry time filter to time our entries when there is highest volatility and highest liquidity, especially liquidity. So between a.m. and 3 p.m. This is the long and short condition itself. So basically one entry per day allowed, and the breakout long filter must be true, which is this one for long, this one for short, and the time condition must be true, and then we place a stop order for long or short. This is very easy to code in any other platform. And for exit, we use the ADX trend extreme or bars since entry. That's another very powerful exit condition we use in our hedge fund, which you need to optimize a little bit. This depends on the market, as well as the fraction, which you might need to optimize for each market as well. And then we always exit on Friday. And that's basically it. Of course, you should also add a stop loss. Stop loss will depend on your market or on your time frame. So you need to consider what market or time frame you want to use with this model strategy. But you see, nothing complicated. We just use one trend indicator, ADX, very powerful proven indicator, to enter a position when there's a proper trend either established or about to happen, and then when we exit it when a trend is already exhausted. Very simple like this, and we create a strategy. Now, if you want a real strategy from my hedge fund with a proper walkthrough and additional tips and tricks we use in our hedge fund, please click the link below because there you can download a whole video and a small course on what we really do. But again, we use framework from the Breakout Trading Revolution.com book. And if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel so I know you want me to share more. I have so much more tips and strategies and tricks to share, but I need to see you are interested and you want me to share more. So that's all for today. See you in the next episode.